All right, so the pups have just woken up from a nap, so I thought I'd take you to join our morning and show you what a socialization session looks like for pups this age. These guys are 3 weeks old as of yesterday, and I'm waking them up and giving them a free trip to the paper. I'm really hoping that within a week, when they wake up on their own, this will be the first place they'll toddle to. I know, time to wake up. They've been sleeping for a little while, and it's almost time for nursing. So this is an extra good time to socialize the pups. I know I'll have their attention at least for a couple good minutes before they start to doze off again. This is a period of great neurological growth, and in fact, the first stage, the first stage that we've been working on with them has to do with the early neurological stimulation of these guys. But today's a big day, and the reason is they switch from early neurological stimulation to socialization. And as if they're listening, you can see these guys starting to socialize with each other. This guy comes over wagging his tail. It looks fun, whatever his brother and sister are doing. This little pup here is interested in interacting with me. To your credit, right? Now see how this pup pushes against me? I've been doing this since the pup was 1 day old. And what I do is every day, it's not rocket science, I pick up the pups, I handle them. Their little paws, we'll need to clip these paws again soon, so you don't want them to be hand shy. You also don't want to be you don't want to be rough with the pups. You want to be very gentle. You want to be very gentle with the pups. So it's really more a Zen exercise. If I say it's good for the pups to turn on their back, I sure don't mean to flip them over. I mean to do what I'm doing here with this baby. And if I sense any discomfort, I'll let the baby down. There's plenty coming, right? Hello. This is Malala, the smallest female, and she's the most social pup we've got, right? To date, half the time I look down and it's Malala trying to climb up to say hello. But then there's another pup down here. This is another little girl. I can't tell, sorry, no offense, but I can't tell the difference, I know. Thanks for forgiving me, I can't tell the difference between all the pups yet. But I do know that today's a big day, because we're socializing these pups. Hello. And they're like little sponges wanting to be socialized with. So, there's good socialization. Of course, there could be bad socialization, so let's focus on the good. We want to be responsive. So if this pup did not look intrigued by this height, these hands, I would sense that and put her right down, but she's super relaxed, right? Are you all relaxed? And that's sort of the point, not to frighten any of the pups. The stress wars in handling pups this age are built in. We don't have to enrich the stressors. However, the stage that we're looking, here's some interaction there. We're getting some beginning wrestling at just 3 weeks, 1 day. So these guys are right on track to be socialized. The next stage will be enrichment. And as any parent knows, that's a very important stage, preschool, Sesame Street, for our children. And for the pups, their analogy for Sesame Street would be social groups with other pups their own age, but also contact with an older golden. That would be the A plan, to help to socialize them within a pack. Dogs are pack animals. They did something in Africa recently where they needed to thin the elephant herd, so they took a lot of the older males away. And they found that, socially speaking, that was detrimental to the elephant's community. and the younger male elephants coming up did odd things like kill rhinos and hippos, which they normally don't do. So they had to truck back in these older elephants. And so I really do believe in community for our children and for the pups in learning how to fit into their ultimate community, which is the children that we're serving who come with family, come with siblings. So the pup has to be able to relate to them all, but also everyone in the family down to the youngest sibling has to know how to handle pups gently like this. Now I set the pup up for gentle handling, and I want us to meet in the middle, but I also work with children as a therapist to teach them how to interact with their pup, how to recognize a pup that's offering a sit and wants to get attention for it. That's called a default sit. And that's a good thing because a sitting dog's not a jumping dog. And we want them to be socialized, to working with people and to trust people, to be responsive to the communication. I know, like that goes back and forth. Thank you. And we'll talk later about what we can do to enrich these guys next couple of weeks, which are all important window of opportunity for them.